I am surprised by this one, but Knicks owner Jim Dolan appears to be in the clear with the league. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver saying no disciplinary action will be taken against Dolan following his email to a fan. Silver telling the Post, Jim is a consummate New Yorker. Jim got an unkind email, and responded with an unkind email. Now, I want you to see for yourself what unkind email is in reference to. This is the fan's email to Dolan, writing in part, as a Knicks fan for more than 60 years, I'm utterly embarrassed by your dealings with the Knicks. Sell them so the fans can at least look forward to growing them in a positive direction. Obviously, money is not the only thing. You've done a lot of utterly stupid business things with the franchise. Please no more. And I love this one. Respectively, Irving Bierman. Now, Dolan, this is the owner of the team now. This is what he said back to a fan. Why would anybody write such a hateful letter? I'm just guessing, but I'll bet your life is a mess and you are a hateful mess. What have you done that anyone would consider positive or nice? I'm betting nothing. In fact, I'll bet you're a negative force in everyone who comes in contact with you. You most likely have made your family miserable. Alcoholic, maybe. He plays the drunk card. I just celebrated my 21st year anniversary of sobriety. You should try it. Maybe it will help you become a person that folks would like to have around. In the meanwhile, start rooting for the Nets because the Knicks don't want you, respectively, James Dolan. Now, first off, the NBA commissioner, this is a New Yorker kind of answer. You mentioned the Maras. You imagine the Maras writing a letter like this? You even imagine Woody Johnson writing a letter like this. Well, or, and I'm sorry, I can tell you whatever you say about the Wilpons, they wouldn't do this. I can go down the line here. This is just classless. It's not New Yorker, and that's not what you should expect out of an owner. And then to tell a paying customer for 60 years, and your team sucks, by the way, then all of a sudden go take your business elsewhere. I like the NBA commissioner. I love how he handled the Clippers situation when it came up with the owner, right? But that he should have slapped him on the wrist.
First of all, I thought the irony of Dolan saying you must be a drunk. I mean, the irony is that just looking at that letter, it looks like a drunk person wrote it. The other thing is you have the commissioner of the NBA. Now, I could understand. I really, looking at the merits of it is like, what are you going to do to Dolan over a stupid email? That I get. But Silver shouldn't have said anything even near positive, like he's the consummate New Yorker. I don't even know what that means, but he shouldn't even be saying, or it was a mean email, and the response was in response was a mean email. I mean, I would have just said, look, we're not going to take any action at this time. That's that, and move on, because there is nothing more to be said that could bring a positive light to the stupidity of what Dolan has done. Although, on the other hand, it's not actionable in terms of what the league should do against him.
There's an expectation for an owner, though, right?
I would hope that the expectation would be that you put a winning team on the court. You actually improve part of this to me is sports team owners have so much power, and the fan base has absolutely no power. It's just illustrated by this exchange of emails. I can understand if I was a Knicks fan, I would be frustrated. I'd like to see Knicks fans
been embarrassing.
I'd like to see Knicks fans boycott the Garden and not go to the game.
But Richard, I'm gonna argue the other side. When you own a team, I mean, do fans really think you're the equal of the owner? I mean, are we that delusional?
No. But why is he responding directly?
He shouldn't have responded. But you know what, Richard? It is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm with Dolan on this one.
You know what, though? We talked about brand last segment. I don't want my owners, if I'm the NBA commissioner, I don't want them responding directly to fans and calling them basically drunks, and to go root for another team. I don't think that helps.
So Dolan has to take it.
Absolutely, because he's taking his money.
That's his team.
All right. Get your answers ready for tomorrow's question of the day. We want to know how you would respond if you got Dolan's email to you. I'm very curious, and respectfully, thank you. Respectfully. Go to Facebook and Twitter and make those comments heard. All right, we'll have some headlines straight ahead. We'll be right back.